いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
That way, huh? Lead up, Kaito!
Is this it? What have we here? This right here. What have we here?
What's up?
Well, darn. It seems I've lost my key.
No way. Really?
How about you come help me look for it?
Maybe we should go to the police, see if anyone turned your key in.
I never lost the key, June.
Huh?
I could smell cigarettes coming from the office.
Oh, that's weird.
Hang on.
Well,
Who cares? You mean...
like I said,
I'm saying someone might be in our office.
you don't mean...
I do.
How slow can his giant ass be? He was right there when he said he dropped the key.
He'll be back soon.
Knowing him, he'll probably just give up and kick the door in. Hey, go unlock the door for the big galoot.
Okay.
Talk about a close call. What now?
We do the smart thing when dealing with burglars. Hello, officer? I got a problem here. Some armed robbers just broke into my office.
Police! Damn it! What are you doing? Hey, are those firearms? Oh, shit! Anarchy!
Anarchy! Let's get out of here!
Hey, jackass! You're supposed to tuck and roll! Oh, and you owe me for the window!
Hey! Freeze!
Solves that problem. Bet they'll think twice about pulling that again. Huh? June, we've got a lead. It's from the cleaning lady.
What she got for us?
So, the guy who was going around looking for Mikiko? Apparently, he's a doctor. He gave our cleaning lady friend his number, too. Looks like a landline. So if I do a little search... Bingo! Got ourselves a homepage. Runs a clinic in Chiba. Well, that's way out in the sticks.
So, is that our next lead on Mom, then?
Could be.
Nice! Then let's get going!
Right. So, about the detective and that kid looking for Mikiko Sadamoto. What next?
Tail him. Don't let him catch wise.
On it.
Kaito and June take to the streets to discover Mikiko's whereabouts. But the clues don't come easy, as Mikiko was reported dead 2 years back. Eventually, a doctor by the name of Yasutaka Shirakawa turns up. It seems Shirakawa had been looking for Mikiko as well. Following their only solid lead, Kaito and June head to Shirakawa's clinic in the remote countryside. Yet an unknown danger threatens to end their investigation early on.
Wow, I even moved the alarm and everything. Turning it off in your sleep is a talent.
Need food.
If you're hungry, I suggest you get out of bed and help set the table. Breakfast is almost ready.
Need food.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Huh? What am I doing back here? Wasn't I just out looking for...
Still in dreamland, I take it. You do always sleep like a rock. Now come on, breakfast is almost on the table. At least give me a hand with the plates.
Sure.
All right, dig in.
Thanks for cooking.
What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
What am I?
Okay, so you were just...
Hey,
Then
I'm
tell
wide
me. Did you... Gee,
good.
way to ruin...
Say, Mikiko,
What?
would you make me breakfast tomorrow, too?
I suppose I could.
Mikiko, we gotta talk about the raid.
Huh?
Listen, the boss is like a father to me. So if it came down to it, you know,
Mealtime is a peaceful time. No drama at the table. We established that when we first moved in together.
right. I guess I forgot. Sorry. Let me wash those.
Sure, that'd be helpful. Masaharu-san? Can we talk about today?
What's up?
Actually, never mind.
You sure? Mikiko, listen. The last thing I want to do is screw up what the two of us got going. And, you know, I've been thinking about things, and I decided I'm gonna talk to Matsugane-san. I know he'll hear me out.
What?
See, when I swore that oath to him, I figured I'd signed my life over, too. That's why I can't forgive those pricks who went after him. But the last thing I want to do is break your heart.
Wait, Masaharu-san, what are you saying?
I'm saying, I'm out of the raid. That's final. Now, going clean's gonna be another story, but I'll take care of it somehow. As long as I can keep waking up to you, it's worth it, Mikiko.
Oh, what have we here? Am I interrupting something?
Huh?
June, I thought I wouldn't see you today. Sleep well?
Well, yeah, but it's Dad here who's always sleeping in. In fact, he's asleep right now. How long you gonna doze off anyway? Gotta wake up to reality sometime! Huh? Kaito? Kaito! Hello? Anybody home? We're here.
Oh, gotcha.
What were you dreaming about anyway? You were smiling like a little kid almost.
Was I? Huh. Don't remember. Must have been a real nice dream.
If you say so. Hey, my mom's still out there, right?
Well, she sure wouldn't have done herself in. You and I both know that.
Right. There's no way she'd disappear without a good reason.
Here's our clinic. And apparently, someone's residence.
Think we'll get some clues about my mom here?
We don't know that yet, but we'll see.
Yes?
Sorry to bother, but I'm a detective out from Kamurocho. The name is Kaito.
What would a detective want with me?
Well, this is where my search took me. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Does it have to be me, specifically? What is this about?
I'm looking for a lady by the name of Mikiko Sadamoto.
She's my mom, by the way. I thought she was dead, but it turns out she might just be missing.
You're her son? Give me a moment.
Thanks. I came on behalf of the Yagami Detective Agency.
Very well. I am Yasutaka Shirakawa, director of the clinic here. So, you're really Mikiko's son?
Yeah, my name's June.
I take it you're familiar with Mikiko, then?
Well, that depends on what you mean by familiar. Here, why don't we all have a seat? I apologize for not inviting you in. You see, I've been living alone so long. My place is an absolute mess.
Don't sweat it. After all, we did show up out of the blue. Now, let's talk about you and Mikiko. As I understand it, you were looking for her as well. This was a year and a half ago in Kamurocho.
Yes, there's no denying that.
Can I ask what for?
I was trying to confirm her identity.
Her identity? Care to explain that?
Deep within these mountains lies a waterfall, an infamous suicide spot. Perhaps I should start from there. A year and a half ago, a woman's body was discovered downstream.
All right.
Due to exposure to the elements, her face was too decomposed to identify. However, a photo was found in her jacket. It appeared to be taken at the Millennium Tower in Shinjuku. It was of the woman and her son.
No way. Me?
But since that was her only possession, it wasn't enough to confirm her identity outright. As such, the police opened the case and began investigating. Unfortunately, progress was, slow, if not stifled. So, thinking I could help move things along, I set out for Kamurocho, picture in hand. Whatever you heard about me was likely from back then.
That would mean you're the one who analyzed Mikiko's body?
Yes, that was me.
Her husband had requested a DNA test. Is there a chance those results were wrong?
Not at a 99% match. I hate to say it, but that body was Mikiko Sadamoto's.
Kaito, this can't be right. What the hell is he even talking about right now? Hello? Earth to Kaito! Don't just ignore me! Say something!
Didn't you hear? It's time to go home, kid. This was all for nothing. Mikiko. Your mom is gone for good.
What? No.
Let me ask you this, Shirakawa-san. Are you sure her death was suicide?
No signs of a natural trauma were detected on the body. And the police had confirmed it wasn't murder, so I'm afraid there's no other explanation.
God damn it! God damn it all.
Mom! Why'd you do it?
I certainly wish I had better news to give you, especially since you traveled all this way. The least I can do is call a cab and save you a walk to the station.
Wait. The Millennium Tower?
Kaito?
One last question, Shirakawa-san.
Yes?
About that photo they found on Mikiko's body. Was that the only one? Just her and June at the Millennium Tower? Nothing more?
I believe that should have been it, yes.
I'll be damned.
What?
Okay, now we got a problem, Shirakawa-san. Your story doesn't add up.
I'm sorry?
Don't play dumb here. If all Mikiko had on her was a photo at the Millennium Tower, and you never knew her alive, then what you told me was grade A bullshit. Take a look at this. You tongue-tied yet?
Pardon, but, what is...
Oh! Think back to when you went to Kamuro Theater. Maybe you'll recall a certain cleaning lady. Seems you approached her a year and a half ago about Mikiko. You knew the place meant something to her, right? Problem is, how would you even know that in the first place? Everything you knew about her came from a single photo, taken at the Millennium Tower. In fact, that was your only clue to her identity. Didn't you say as much? I'll tell you right now. Mikiko did have a connection with Kamuro Theater. But that's nothing a stranger, much less some random doctor would know. Unless, of course, you found that out from Mikiko herself.
Well,
Quit blubbering and tell me the truth!
I understand. I'll talk. I think we should all go inside. That alone might help clear things up.
Huh?
Please make yourselves at home. More tea will be ready soon.
Be real with me, Kaito. You think he's got Mom locked up somewhere? This guy's a real creeper, if you ask me.
I don't know, but I wouldn't rule it out. It'd explain the lack of contact, at least.
Right? Dude, what if he lured us in to get rid of us? For all we know, he could be a total psycho.
Let's see. Let's see. What have we here?
Yeah, got
Sweet. What have we here? Is this it? What have we here?
How hot do I make the tea? 85
Guessing
Celsius?
you don't entertain.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No.
and don't even think
I
about.
would-
This right here. Is this it? Oh, look at this. That's your mom, ain't it? When do you think it was taken?
I don't know. But my mom used to wear her hair short. Guess it could have grown out since then.
Who took it, though? And why is it here?
Wait a sec. If this was taken after my mom disappeared...
Then yeah, she's still alive. But this shot alone doesn't say much else. What have we here? Wonder when this picture's from.
Can't say...
This right here. Is this it?
Hey, Kaito! Isn't this...
Mikiko. Alive and well. And why hasn't Mikiko reached out to
Yeah,
her?
doesn't make any sense.
This right here. What have we here? Is this it? So, Mikiko is alive. I got that right?
Yes, she's alive. No health issues to speak of either.
Awesome! You hear that, Kaito?
Tell me then, what's Mikiko been up to for 2 years? Why hasn't she hit up her family? And where is she right now?
If you're assuming she kept her family in the dark, I can assure you that's not the case.
What do you mean?
She developed dissociative amnesia. In layman's terms, severe memory loss.
She... what?
It was 2 years ago that I found Mikiko-san at the riverbank. I rushed back here to give her treatment, but when she came to, she couldn't remember anything. All she could tell me was her name.
Damn. If it was amnesia, no wonder we never heard from her.
Okay. Can you tell us where she is now?
I don't quite know where she is. She left some time ago.
What? She's gone?
You've got some beans to spill, Doc. And I ain't talking edamame. If Mikiko's really alive, then let's get this out in the open. You faked Mikiko's death.
That I did. It was to protect her.
To protect her? How's that work?
It was right after I rescued Mikiko-san from that riverbank. Some unfamiliar people showed up in our area. Real unsavory types. And they had a picture of Mikiko-san. They went around asking all the locals, have you seen this woman? I was no exception. But then Mikiko-san, who had seen them from a distance, started trembling.
What'd they look like?
They were young, in their late 20s to mid-30s. They had numerous piercings, dye jobs, and flashy clothes. Intimidating would best describe them. In all honesty, they looked like a street gang. People you wouldn't want at your doorstep.
Damn it! I bet they tried to kill my mom 2 years ago!
I had similar thoughts. Perhaps Mikiko-san ran afoul of some very bad people in her past. And to make it appear as suicide, she was pushed from the top of a waterfall. But afterward, they couldn't find her body, and her death was never reported. That's why I assumed they came snooping around to confirm whether they finished the job.
So, that's when you went ahead and faked her death?
Yes, but only to throw those people off her trail.
Got it. So, rather than holding her against her will, you were trying to keep her safe. Something doesn't sit right, though. Why didn't you call the cops straight away?
Another thing, Mikiko-san was very hesitant. Actually, to be more precise, it was as if she were terrified of...
How?
Let me give you a little background on that. When a person develops amnesia, they don't... This can happen for several reasons, but for dissociative amnesia, in any case, an amnesiac may avoid a perceived danger, but the condition doesn't grant a clean slate. And sometimes they'll resurface as instinct.
Well, you're...
You mentioned Mikiko was gone earlier. Could you tell me how that went down?
It was about 10 days. I had finished work for the day, so I came back to... It was all very odd. The TV was left on. She didn't... What I think happened is...
Just like that?
Yes. Though I couldn't tell you what prompted it. She never gave me a reason as to why she went away. All she said was, I have unfinished business to deal with.
Unfinished business? What could that be?
Hard to say. All I know is that her face was always so kind and her eyes were...
Hatred?
That's precisely what I saw. That look she had. It was enough to burn a man alive. Perhaps whatever she went through threatened to destabilize her, so she shut herself off from that, all to preserve herself. And that being said,
Back it up a sec. If Mom's got her memories...
Got a point there.
Perhaps.
What gives you that?
Well, if that is the case, if Mikiko-san is on wreck, she could do whatever she wanted without ever... And since the crime wouldn't be linked to her, her family wouldn't have to live.
Alright, this is
For some doctor out in the sticks.
Well, I am the local so it was well within my ability. We are located by a suicide spot, after all.
Come to think of it. About how the body was too decomposed.
Yes, I had to I chose a body with a similar build to Mikiko-san as well.
And you did all the DNA?
That I did.
You really pulled out all the stops, huh?
Maybe what I did was unacceptable.
So, back to Mikiko. She really forgot?
As far as I'd observed, yes. She couldn't recall her address. I discovered Mikiko-san with nothing but the clothes. She had no personal effects I could point to. In all likelihood, the rapids had washed most of her belongings away.
Wait.
Yes, I'm getting to that. I found a woman's jacket downstream of the... This photo was...
Ah, yeah. This is when we took a trip to Kamurocho.
But that's with the Millennium Tower in it. If Mikiko had amnesia, you wouldn't...
There was a special on TV about the development hit. Part of the program featured the former Kamuro Theater.
Responded?
Her eyes filled with tears. Although her memories didn't return in that moment. That picture over there was from when roughly 2 years had passed since I'd... Fortunately, she'd gotten well enough to venture outside after... Mikiko-san was determined to see Kamuro Theater.
Shirakawa-san.
I'd say so. And mind you, the venue... Nevertheless, I think deep down in her heart, she knew what she was seeing.
That's...
So, only then did you go around asking about her identity? After that, you swapped or rearranged a corpse or whatever. I get why. But why didn't you at least reach out to us?
He's got a point. Even though you knew... Hey!
Forgive me! But you see...
Don't tell me.
What?
Yeah.
Ah!
When I met her, it was love at first sight. It wasn't long before I began with... But that's when that picture of her washed up. I thought if she'd walk right out of my life. That short, blissful time, a man who knew nothing but loneliness was graced by an... Forgive me! Forgive me for being a hopeless fool. But I promise you, I kept things decent. I didn't touch a hair on her head. Even a selfish man like me knows where to draw the line. I would never take advantage of her!
Not sure I buy that. You call hiding her away for 2 years decent?
Please trust me! It was only to keep her out of harm's way!
I don't blame you for what... Fact is, that aside, no wonder you two had a Do you have any idea?
I know that whatever I do, it'll...
That all you gotta say? Of course. She might not... Hey, what the hell?
Greetings! Is Mikiko Sadamoto-san around?
Who the hell's asking?
Ever heard of Crimson Lotus? We're a friendly group from Shin. Anyway, I'm Nisha.
Crimson Lotus ain't
Actually, I believe...
Really?
Weren't you looking for Mikiko-san? Funny thing is, we need...
Pardon, but didn't I? I just finished telling these people.
Nice try, nerd. Your bluff might have worked last time. And we can't just let a killer run.
A killer?
Yeah! Fucking broad had the nerve to... Dude, I shit you not. The victims are our founding members. And there's evidence of that chick at the murder scene.
Impossible.
To get back.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna...
You won't find Mikiko in here. What are you gonna do to me?
Ooh, those plans are... If I had to guess... I mean, she freaking went and killed ROG, so yeah. It's only fair.
Oh, yeah.
God!
Then I'm sending my foot on a night...
I freaking went to a salon today, too!
Shirakawa-san.
Okay.
Damn it, why you gotta be so stubborn? Who even are you?
Just an old body. So... Now, here we go! What the hell, man? Was that karate? And not half bad by the looks of it.
Yeah, thanks. I've been practicing a while.
Hey! You assholes got started without me? I thought I told you to wait till I got here. Shu-chan! This guy's a pain in the ass! So let me take over for you. Better clear me a path, boys! Yo! It's on! Now I'm fucking ready!
Serious? You're just drunk, dude.
And you must be Kaito-san, huh? I'm the front man for Crimson Lotus. Kenmochi is the name. Just so you know, I've never been defeated in the underground fighting circuit. You're looking at a real fucking champ. My boys are ready for you versus me. Maybe we should have sold tickets, yeah?
Huh?
Let's give him a good show, huh? Sorry about this, big guy. Ready to dance?
Shirakawa-san, you keep an eye on Jun. Here we go!
This isn't over! I feel sick. Hell You think you're tough? Shit!
Well, aren't you a tough bastard? Jeez! Nasty fuck!
Shuchan! More booze, dipshits! You hear me? Top shelf shit only!
Shushan, please get a grip. Any more and you'll start barfing blood. Why don't we just call it here?
No! More! I need more.
Gentlemen! Hate to be a buzzkill, but party's over for now. Handshakes all around, and to all, a good night.
Hey! What in the hell was that?
I don't know. But I should probably call the cops in case they come knocking again.
Hey, Kaito. What they said about Mom being a killer, you think that's true?
Doesn't matter. Our goal is to find Mikiko, whatever she's caught up in.
I mean, I know that.
I'll drive. I'd like to get to the bottom of this as well.
Oh, you sure? Shoot, that'll save us big on train fare.
Doesn't look like we're being followed. So, what sort of relationship did you have with Mikiko-san?
Huh? Where's this coming from all of a sudden?
When Mikiko saw Kamuro Theater on television, she looked like she was lost in the past. And the moment I told you that, you wore the same look, except yours was more sullen. So, I'm guessing Mikiko's connection to the place had something to do with you. Perhaps you two were involved romantically?
Good guess.
So you were then.
There was a time I thought I'd be with her forever.
Forever? You mean marriage? What happened?
Well, I happened to be with the Yakuza at the time. As you can imagine, Mikiko wanted me out. Easier said than done. My boss had taken a bullet that nearly prompted an all-out war. I couldn't just up and leave.
Do you mean to say you chose the Yakuza over Mikiko?
In the end, yeah, that's what it was. And for Mikiko, it was the last straw. I was out on a raid when she left. Came home to a note in an empty apartment.
Kaito-san, let me ask you something. Do you still love her? Even now?
Love her? You know she's got a husband, right?
That isn't what I'm asking. I'm asking how you feel in your heart. Ethical issues and legal ramifications aside, you can't always choose who you love. So I think it's okay to be honest with yourself. At least listening to your feelings isn't a crime.
Uh-huh.
Besides, I'm sure it wasn't easy letting a woman like Mikiko-san go. Am I wrong?
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Call it a hunch. But am I wrong?
Thing is, I always figured I was over her for good. Gotta let the past be the past, you know? But then, once I started searching for Mikiko with her kid, these thoughts kept coming at me. Like, maybe I could have done things different. And now, I'm stuck thinking of a life I never had.
As you may be aware, Kaito-san, I too have feelings for Mikiko-san. And if she never returns them, then I fully accept that. That said, I wouldn't hesitate to give up everything for her. My own life included.
You're serious about that?
Completely. I've never met a woman like her in my life. So if we do end up finding her, I intend to propose to her.
Wait, what? Well, before you get carried away, don't forget she's legally married.
I'm aware. But if I don't at least share how I feel, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. As for right now, I'm giving this all I've got.
Not a bad resolution in my book. City's lively as ever.
There were certainly plenty of
Those punks earlier? They were screaming about some boss of theirs.
I wonder if it's real. Either way, I hope my.
Hey, fellas. Any of you see...
Yeah.
Kaito-san!
Yeah, let's move.
All right, let's go, Kaito! Hey! Slow down! いらっしゃいませ。
Starving!
Now that was good!
Delicious.
ありがとうございます。
Hey, stay back!
Kaito-san! Look up there!
Mikiko! What is she doing?
Joe! No! Let us through!
I told you it's not safe!
Crap!
I should be able to get up through there. Shirakawa-san, watch June for me!
Where's the woman?
We can get around her from up here.
Hey, you blockheads are Crimson Lotus, right?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. But you're...
Here we go!
Don't go picking fights you can't win.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Into the line!
Get me!
Got a little workout in.
damn it! I can't tell what's going on! Get out of my way, asshole!
Hey, that... Here we go! Don't go picking fights you can't win. Hold it right there! Enough of this shit! Just fuck off already! Get me!
Now talk! Where are the others in Crimson Lotus?
I don't know! After I cut my ties with them, I lost track of all the guys in that gang. The fact that I'm even here is just a coincidence.
You're a liar!
Hey! Where's that backup? If they don't get here soon, then Nishimura's dead! Mikiko!
Masaharu-san?
Tell me why, Mikiko.
They killed them. My whole family. They took my mother and my father. Maho! They burned them alive!
What? Are you sure? I thought Maho-chan's stalker was behind that.
It's just the lies they told me. They're the ones who really killed them.
Unbelievable. Ashizaki-san! Damn you! Die! Shit. No! We'll get you an ambulance! Mikiko, you okay? Mikiko.
I'm sorry. I can't afford to get caught yet. Not until I kill them all.
Oh, he's up.
Wait, where's Mikiko? What happened after I went down?
Well, the owner of that security company got shot to death on the roof. His name was Ashizaki.
His office was burning up too. You think it's the killer's work?
Not sure. I can't find those details anywhere.
Gotcha.
Oh, and to top it off, Nishimura, a man who was visiting Ashizaki last night, was found dead in an alley this morning.
They killed them. My whole family. They took my mother and my father. No! They burned them alive!
By the way, Kaito, the police came by earlier. They said to contact them once you're up. I think they wanted to question you.
You'll live. That bullet only grazed your shoulder.
The doctor was amazed. Said that fall would have at the very least paralyzed anyone else.
Kaito-san.
Lying around on my ass won't get...
Let me go with you.
All right.
Kaito-san, take a look at this before...
What's all this?
Profiles on the 4 victims murdered in Kamurocho.
Oh.
In summary, all the victims seem to be ordinary people. According to the rumors on the internet, many of the victims had rather suspicious
Sounds
back-
about right for one of these little thug groups. Unlike the... Take that blue-haired dipshit from before. He acts like he's in some college club without a care...
So it seems. Some of the victims had a fighting record, but each one was found successfully subdued, even showing...
Mikiko did a...
Yeah, she kept it up with the workouts and the kickboxing. She could totally take some thug one-on-one. Mom's tough.
Hot damn.
Anyway,
Right.
What crime scene would
Where
that
the murder took place last night.
be? I see. Though I imagine this...
Oh, I'm hoping to avoid the cops. So
Well,
catch you later then.
I'll give the police a good answer.
June! And...
Oh, don't worry.
Well, one of my police contacts got in touch. Well, June? What do you...
yeah, like you even give a...
June! Can we...
Actually, well, all right's not exactly...
Complicate. To think all that was happening.
I know she's out for some kind of revenge.
I see. We had always believed it was Maho-chan's stalker that did it. Kaito's...
That's what she said. It's likely that... Now, can you give me anything on your end? How's Crimson Lotus...
It couldn't be.
What?
To tell you the truth. You see, Mikiko's family had been... As I recall, that broker was flush with foreign cap. Mikiko's parents stood to profit quite substantially, but I was told they rejected. This went on for quite some time.
Got it. Mikiko's parents had to die?
Yes. Although, anyhow, once Mikiko's family was gone, and since they wanted nothing to do with any stigmatized property...
So maybe Mikiko got too close. Yeah.
If I knew who killed my family, taking lives of innocent people...
Sadamoto-san, it's...
I know. He thinks you're his real Well, June and I got into it. Well, make no mistake. June is definitely...
Yeah.
Deep down. This fantasy he spun up to feel...
You sure he...
I am. I think it was right. He began stealing away Mikiko's diary. And you, the Yakuza with a heart of...
Right.
It's because I let work take priority. Even whenever the stress... Let's just say I reacted poorly. Even so, I fully understand why he lacked... It's nothing I'm surprised or jealous about. That said, I hope you'll forgive... Of course, it's pathetic. Shoot.
I don't mind going after you when I...
Excuse me. Yes, this is Sadamoto. Send me an invoice for your expense. Yes, that sounds excellent.
You see that shit? It's always the same.
Don't say that.
Well, now that asshole's gone.
All right. Next step.
What are we gonna do if the cops...
If it happens, it...
way, huh?